on Not My Ghost, Not My Problem, we dive into paranormal activity, cursed objects, and haunted history.
We're here to tell spooky stories and remind you that sleep is optional.
If you like your mysteries scary and your host just a little unhinged,
You found your podcast soulmates,
we're here to haunt your earbuds every Wednesday.
wherever you get your podcasts.
There is no escape. We pay for the violence of our ancestors. Frank Herbert. Welcome to Grimly.
I'm the sound
great
engineer,
question.
but I would like you to just check my work.
Look at me. I'm the engineer now. I think you're good.
Dude,
What?
hold on. Who was I talking to? One of my colleagues was in shit. Okay. We were just having a casual after work dinner a couple weeks ago, and I was asking him about his life, and he just casually drops that he was in the military at the time that is it Williams was his name from that movie? Phillips, Captain Phillips. No, is that the one? Is that the plane one?
That's the plane one. No.
Okay, hold on. What's the one where he's like
With the pirate situation.
Yes.
I thought it was Phillips.
I think it is. Who's the other one? We really should be. I don't have my phone on me, or else I would look. But anyway, the movie with
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, where
Yeah,
he's like the
playing the
boat captain, and then they get hijacked.
Yes. The other
by
one's Sully.
pirates.
The other one's Captain Sully.
Okay, so it is
Yeah.
Phillips.
Yeah.
He was on the team of people that came and rescued them.
Holy shit.
I know. I was like, Sam. I remember so casually.
Right? You're just like,
I've known you for 3 years.
Literally
And I've never
pirates.
heard this story in my life.
That's insane.
This is why you're just like, suddenly you're just like, everyone around me is fucking deeply impressive.
Yeah.
And this is why I have imposter syndrome. I was like, I make dick jokes sometimes on a podcast. That's what I do.
I often say he can get it for terrible people.
We all have our things.
We all have our
Anyway, it was
things.
just like, it blew my mind. So
That is pretty crazy.
I know.
That was good.
I didn't plan on telling you that story. Like, it just, you hit me with the,
I got you.
I'm the
with
captain
it.
now.
Oh,
I was like, oh my God.
oh, by the way, hello.
Oh, hi.
Welcome to Grimly.
Welcome to Grimly.
I am Missy,
I'm Meg.
and we are two unserious people that talk about serious or creepy shit.
Oh.
Hence the imposter syndrome. Yes. But that was a great story.
It was, I
Yeah.
wish I could recall the very specific details, because to be fair, up until I realized what he was talking about, a lot of it went over my head, because they're just talking about, like squadrons and,
Right,
they
right,
use
right.
language that I don't understand.
Lingo and like you're
Totally.
just, it's kind of like people like talk about like football, you're just like
Exactly.
like sports. Although I did go to a Mariners game this week.
Saw that. How did it go?
It was great. They won.
Nice.
I had some great food. That's why I think you need to go to baseball games, is because of the food.
I like a baseball game, and I like the food. The only sporting events that I don't want to go to are football games. And soccer I could do without too.
Yeah.
But
Soccer-
ladies basketball is fun.
Yeah.
Baseball is
Baseball.
fun.
Baseball is nice because you don't have to
Watch.
Well, you don't have to watch the entire
Intently.
thing. Yes. Yeah. It's a very leisurely
Yeah, you
watching
could stroll.
sport.
That's true.
Yeah.
You could talk.
Also, the seats we had, we were like really close. They were like $50 a person. It's like the last sport, I think, because there's so many games. It's like one of the last sports where you don't have to spend
Yeah.
hundreds of dollars to like
Yeah,
be able to
that's
like
true.
actually be a part of it.
That's a good point, because there are so many games.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I wonder
don't know.
why they do it that way.
What do you mean? Sports?
Yeah, like that many games. It's like these guys
Oh.
have got to be underpaid for like comparatively in professional sports
Got it.
if you think about it, like per
There's
game.
probably a reason behind it. I
Maybe
couldn't tell
they
you.
probably aren't getting their bodies like abused as much as other sports though.
No. I think I've talked about this too on the pod. Like, it's one of the few sports I think men and women could do equally.
Oh.
Because you're not really doing any like physical, there's not like
Yeah.
that argument about
Okay.
like men being stronger or whatever.
Sure.
Like, you're just playing baseball.
Yeah, that's
know?
true. Kind of
But
a
next
little more
year there
even.
will be a women's professional league. I've already talked about that too in the pod.
Cheers.
Cheers, the women's.
That is cool.
I agree. Yeah. And then, what else? I did a lot of shit this week. I'm a little wiped.
You went to a concert?
I went to a concert.
Tell me what concert you went to.
I went to Lincoln Park.
Oh my god. Really?
Yeah.
That's fun, honestly.
I was invited, and so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll go." Like,
Yeah,
that's
they got
usually
some
my thing.
hits.
They do, and I was impressed. Obviously, one of the lead singers died by suicide like 10
you're
years
right.
ago.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Chester.
Yeah. And he was replaced with, not replaced, but someone else stepped in his role, and it's a woman.
What?
Yeah. And she's fucking good. She can like scream like him. It's pretty impressive.
My mind is blown right now. I did not recall. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Chester is no longer with us. That it would be weird that they would still be touring.
Right.
And now you're telling me that there's a woman.
Yeah. In Chester's
How
spot.
progressive.
I know. And she's really good.
Wow.
And I think she did something really cool with like kind of the more well-known like older songs. She would let the crowd kind of sing more.
Oh, okay.
Like she would kind of hold the mic out because
Yeah.
everyone knows the words.
Yeah,
and it's like
totally.
kind of a little bit more of like a in memorial almost
Yeah.
because it's partially
Totally.
part, and I just feel like
Like
they
a
handled
tribute.
it. Yeah, it's like a tribute. I feel like they handled it really well. Like,
Cool.
I don't know. I'd
Yeah.
want people to keep going if it was my band and
Yeah.
right. And yeah, I was impressed. I was very impressed, but I'm now very tired.
Okay. Well, we're gonna just do the one episode.
Yeah, we're just doing the one.
It's my favorite. Let me just do
I know it's my favorite too, honestly. Sometimes we're like, fuck, it's just to grind it out.
Seriously.
But yeah, God, there was something else I was gonna bring up that I thought was really funny. Oh, the Mariners at Sea Witch.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you heard about this?
No.
Evidently, there is a man. He has like receipts. He paid a Etsy witch on obviously Etsy to basically unfuck the Mariners, the Seattle baseball
He paid
team.
for a spell to help.
Yes,
I love it. This is exactly what we need to be using our magical
since
powers for.
they did that.
Amazing.
The Mariners have only been fucking winning,
Yay!
and we literally are the ALS
Snaps to the
champions.
witches.
And it's been 24 years.
Yeah.
So fucking pay your
We
Etsy
need
witches.
he needs to be sharing her at.
I know. Where is her at?
Exactly.
She needs to be charging more.
Yes, immediately.
Well, there's also a couple Etsy witches, evidently, that hexed,
Yes.
cursed.
Yes, you've said enough. They are. Yes, there is. So
That one
Etsy
closed
witch-
her door,
did she?
her store down.
She was like, it's the heat's too.
the heat's on. Yeah.
Yes, it is not uncommon to see jokes and lore on the internet about
Etsy
people,
witches?
Etsy witches, and political affiliations, and like using witchcraft for what
Honestly, I can't say I haven't thought about it.
exactly like whatever you deem.
Yeah, whatever you want done.
My thing about that kind of stuff is, I think that, listen, I think it's possible. I think that, like, okay, the same way oh God, I'm going to piss some people,
You need to
potentially
put
piss
that
some
close to
people
your
off.
face also.
I'm going to potentially piss some people off.
When are you not? So just keep this roll with
Oh
it,
my
babe.
God, like I'm like, I can feel my mother, my dead mother, in my back of my mind. Like, really? So like, so like Christians believe, or religious people believe that like prayer,
Yes.
like
That's not even,
uncovers results. I believe that. Like meditation,
Manifestation.
The secret, your fucking ritual that you do for your witches, it's all the same thing because it does work. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
something
yeah.
about like our brain chemistry and like this like
Right.
collected consciousness that we have with the universe and
Right.
shit.
Whether you want to admit it or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like I think it probably does work the same way any thing that you put your attention to. Now, if you put your attention towards something like this that would hurt another person or would bring bad, like I think the Mariners is like very harmless.
Yes.
But like using it in a way that's like bad on someone else,
Putting some bad juju out there.
I feel like then you're just gonna get whatever comes back. Like,
Yeah,
kinda
that's
reap
always
what
a
you
good
sow.
point.
So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I would not be hiring the Etsy
Yeah.
witches to like harm certain political leaders. But I understand the desire to.
Oh, for sure.
I
Yeah.
do. I do.
Yeah, just manifest that in your own. Etsy wish with caution.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah.
Careful out there.
It's actually a really good sagu.
Okay, great. What are we talking about today?
So
I love a good sagu.
it's adjacent.
Okay.
You'll see. Okay. So some families seem to live under a shadow, their names bound to greatness but haunted by tragedy. Across continents and generations, whispers of curses have followed them. From royal palaces to political dynasties to the bright lights and the hope for fame and glory. Whether fate, misfortune, or something darker, their stories leave us wondering, can a family truly be cursed?
Are you going to talk about the Kennedys?
Yep.
I was like, who is the most famous cursed family?
So this is our first spooky season October episode. And I thought it would be fun to continue the trend of last year when we started with cursed movies. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And I thought, like, what's another cursed thing?
This is I'm already so
Cursed
excited.
family lines.
This is gonna be good.
Yeah. The Kennedys are in here, so
Oh, okay.
don't worry
okay.
about
It's
it.
not just
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
No. I picked
okay.
3 different families.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
It was more of a rabbit hole than I wanted to be.
Oh, sure.
Because, you know, I can't.
If family's cursed, there's gonna be a lot of incidences to cover.
Yes. Okay.
Sift through.
Yes. There's more than I thought. This could be a whole ass series.
Again, I think all of these things are possible.
Yeah. They
You do enough fucking bad shit, your generation, lineage somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, family trauma is passed down. Why wouldn't something like that?
I'm bad juju.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think it happens more than we think.
Oh dear.
It's funny because I almost did the Guinness family. I didn't include them in this one.
Okay.
But there's now a TV show on Netflix about the Guinness family.
Oh, really?
And I think a lot of it is about their curse.
Oh, okay.
Because evidently the Guinness family is a little
had
bit
no
cursed.
idea.
Yeah. But so we're going to start with the Nepalese royal family.
Okay.
The Shah dynasty.
The Shah dynasty.
Yeah. So
I think I'm
kind of aware of what happens.
Yes, I don't spoil it, but I'm like, I think I know this story.
Okay. So, according to an old Nepalese legend, Prithni Narayan Shah, the founder of the Kingdom of Nepal, came across a meditating holy man in a forest. And evidently, this holy man was a big fucking deal.
Wow.
Like, immortal, top
Oh.
tier, yogi, holy man.
How long? I mean, what generation? So do we know?
Like 200, 300
Okay.
years ago.
Okay,
That's
okay.
kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
long
This
time
is,
ago.
like I said, this is a legend. So, but
Okay.
it'll come back up there. So the story goes 2 different ways. So the first story goes so that the king offers some curd or yogurt to the holy man. And when the holy man takes it, but he then like spits it back out into the bowl
Oh, okay.
and
Rude.
offers it back to the king as an offering
Oh.
because he's a holy man.
Whoa. Okay. It's like Uno reverse.
Yeah. And basically,
Gross.
I know. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think. If someone was like, hey, if you eat my regurgitated curd,
Baby bird. If you let me
Baby
baby bird you, I would do it.
like how much money or like what would my wish be? Or like if
I
they
would do it.
what would they promise?
There
You know.
are worse things
Yeah.
to do for money.
Also depends on how much, right? That there's a couple.
Currently doesn't sound like he's done anything wrong, even if he
Yeah.
does eat the soiled yogurt.
No. So he's like, no thanks.
He says no thanks.
says
That's
no.
where we got here.
And
that's
evidently,
what did it.
So the other way the story goes is that he basically knocks it out of his hand, and the yogurt or the curd falls on this holy man's feet,
Oh,
and he's offended by it.
I mean, the whole thing is offensive, to be honest. He's like, I just tried to
Yeah,
offer you a
listen,
gift to be
I'm
polite.
helping you. I'm literally
You want to disrespect me
Yeah.
with my own fucking yogurt? Ew.
fucking dare you. So
He sounds like a twat, this holy man.
the holy man or the king,
the holy man.
or just both.
They are both sort of cunty, yeah.
Not in like a cunty, like nail clacking way. Yeah. So the holy man is offended and curses the king and tells him that his dynasty will be destroyed after 10 generations.
Listen, I
Specific.
prefer my shamans and holy men not to be quick to anger. So,
No,
yeah,
I want them to be chill, cool bros.
Exactly. Not for me.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we all have our limits, right?
Oh, sure. I guess it was a really offensive
So
yogurt
on
situation.
June 1st, 2001,
Oh.
the Nepalese royal family, the descendants of the king from this legend, had gathered at the Natarahiti Royal Palace in Kathmandu. And according to the official account, around 9 p.m., Crown Prince Dipendra, who had been drinking heavily and using some illegal substances, entered the family gathering, the family dinner, armed with multiple weapons.
And there was a lot of them there, like a large family gathering.
I have a screenshot of the family tree of who was there, and most of them were dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, this is the story I thought it was. Jesus, this is violent.
I know. So he then opens fire on his family, killing his father, King Biendra, his mother, Queen Ashirahan, along with several other members of the royal family. I apologize if I said the names wrong. I tried very hard.
I think they sound nice.
Thank you. So after killing multiple members of the royal family, he then turns the gun on himself, but survives in a coma for 3 days and eventually dies.
Oh, Jesus.
And it sounds like the reasoning behind this is because this Crown Prince Dipendra had fallen in love with a girl when he was in England studying, like at some sort of academy, college.
Probably,
Yeah, he fell in love with this girl. She had some roots based in India. In Nepal is a different, kind of their...
Oh, are they beefing?
Not beefing, but when he asked the girl to marry him, his parents were like, we don't really love this. Because evidently her lineage was connected to more like the aristocratic side of India. And
Interesting.
they were like, you need to marry someone that has some royal blood.
Oh, okay.
Lineage stuff going on.
Okay.
It's fucking royalty and marriages. It's always something, right?
Yeah. Classism.
So evidently he was very upset by this. And there was a lot of pressure for him to get married because at this point he was almost turning 30.
Oh.
And which is pretty late to still be single in this kind of era. In this culture, especially if you are a crown prince and you're supposed to be king eventually. You're supposed to marry somebody, right? Kind of the classic trope. And so the theory is he got into a fight that night with his parents, whether it was about this or about something else, and that he basically just kind of snapped.
Yeah.
And just killed everybody, which is wild. And then there's another theory that maybe because King Biendra, he also potentially was trying to make the monarchy, the Shah monarchy, more of a democratic republic situation, where it was more kind of like how UK is now.
Yeah, exactly.
Where they're more like there's ornamental type of situation, and having
it's so funny. I don't know. No, I think that's a great way to describe it. You're like, whatever. But I'm like, they would be so deeply offended.
Whatever. Fucking Charles.
Exactly.
Also, Prince Andrew's on the goddamn list. Suck my dick, guys.
And still in the family
I
at
know.
events publicly. Absolutely wild.
Yeah. So I don't really give a shit. But evidently, Prince Dipendra did not like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Another cunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so this is the actual screenshot of everyone that was there. And you can see the key in the bottom, how many people he fucking took out at this dinner party.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Jesus. I'm like, they'll say prince or princess. How
I know.
crazy.
I know. And the thing is because it was just a family dinner.
Yeah.
That they didn't really have security like they usually did. And it was kind of worst case scenario in that sense because there really wasn't anyone around to help.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So awful.
It's really awful.
So scary.
Yeah. So King Biendra's brother, Ganendra.
So he counts like a family annihilator.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I'm like, usually it's the father, but
no,
I guess
at this
not
point, yeah. So, so the king's brother, Ganendra.
Ganendra.
Yeah, Ganendra. Yeah. Is the 10th and final king of Nepal.
Oh.
And there's a little bit of
Wow.
discrepancy there because technically the crown prince, who when he was in a coma, was crowned
Because his dad was dead?
because his dad was dead.
Holy shit.
But there's a lot of people who don't like count that because
I don't think it should count.
Yeah, I don't think it should count because he
It should
fucking
not
killed
count.
everybody.
And he was a vegetable.
And he was like, he was like,
Yes.
he was in a coma for 56 hours and then he died.
Yeah, no.
So he was a
I
king in a
wouldn't count
coma.
it either.
Yeah. But so the
But
10th
technically.
the 10th and final king of Nepal, ending the Shah dynasty in 2008 after a decade-long civil war and Nepal becoming a republic and no longer a living monarchy.
Damn.
That's a fucking curse and a half, bro.
It is.
And people, and this is kind of just like folklore for a long time, but then once this happened,
they were
everyone was
wait a
like,
second.
holy shit, wait a minute. Yeah. Pretty wild.
Listen, that man could have just like knew that it was going to happen. It could have been moderately unrelated. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like he saw the future of like, this is, I don't know. Or did
But,
he
like,
do this to them? It's
I don't
terrible.
know. Like, did you curse them? I don't know. Which is going to bring us to our next family,
Okay.
the Von Erichs.
Okay. Okay. I guess you don't have a family curse if you're not like extremely wealthy.
These guys
Aren't?
they're more in like your wheelhouse of like expertise, which is wrestling.
Mine. This is a wrestling family?
This is a wrestling family.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen the movie Iron Claw?
No, I know
The
of it,
movie
but I
Iron
haven't seen
Claw
it.
is based on this family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Von
So-
what?
Von Erichs.
Oh,
So
is
let's
that
get-
like Swedish? I don't know.
We'll get into the fucking name. Trust me. I think the name is a huge part of the story.
Okay, let's chat.
So the Von Erich family was one of the biggest families in wrestling. However, most now associate the Von Erich name with the multiple tragedies attached to it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about these people.
Okay, so the leader of the Von Erich family, Jack Addison, was born in Texas and had originally hoped to become a football star playing for Southern Methodist University.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and this is a picture of him.
That's a university student. Okay, he could get it. It's like, that's not a child. That's not
Literally
high
every man this fucking next section, you're gonna be like, yeah, totally. So
No, he does have a receding-ish hairline for a college man.
I mean, there's men that lose hair very early.
And, well, some of them.
Yeah. So Jack's football dreams didn't pan out after playing for the Canadian Football League,
Okay.
because I guess that was bigger than it was than the American Football League.
It's the same kind of football? Like
Yeah, like
American-style football?
Yeah.
Huh.
But during this era, this is like 50s, 40s, the Football League was more of like broken off into like different like sub
Okay.
football leagues.
Isn't that
It wasn't
how they
the
do it now?
NFL, the
Oh, got
National
it.
Football League.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There were
and-
divisions
Yeah,
and stuff.
there's divisions and stuff, but all under the umbrella of National Football League.
Okay.
The Canadian Football League is like what America's Football League is now during that era.
Okay.
Yeah. So he tries for the Canadian Football League, doesn't really make it, but while in Canada, he began training for another physical sport, wrestling.
Uh-huh. Yep. Big, tall, beefy dude. Yeah, makes sense.
So in Canada, he meets and starts training with Stu Hart
Oh.
of the Hart family.
Oh. Okay.
Brett
Bret Hart.
and-
Michael? No, that's not it.
Brett and
Brett's the only one I think I know.
Kevin? No, it's not Kevin. Dude, there was so many fucking... The thing about wrestling, let me tell you, is there are just so many subcategories. Everyone's connected to somebody. Someone has a fucking name. Someone does a name change.
It's like
There's
Hollywood, baby.
acronyms
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
just
true, they do.
abbreviations, and everyone does the fucking thing with fucking everybody else. It makes my blood my brains out sometimes. So
Men do love an acronym.
they really do. So he starts training with Stu Hart. He also marries his wife Doris during this era. This is like 1950s. I'm doing a very brief history just to try to, because this whole family could have been a multiple episode. I'm not gonna lie. I almost thought about doing them as an episode. I don't know, I got overwhelmed. Oh no. I was like, I can't. So in the 1950s and 60s, Jack begins wrestling with Stu's wrestling promotion company called Klondike Wrestling Promotion, which then becomes Stampede Wrestling Promotions, I think.
Those
pretty
are
sure.
cool names. I
Yeah.
like that.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the organizations that Chris Benoit
Okay.
wrestled with. Yeah.
What would you do? I should have done that earlier.
So Jack, he begins wrestling with the name Fritz von Erich.
Oh, it's a stage name. Oh, okay.
So he was
Fritz.
We'll get into it.
Okay.
We'll get into it.
Okay.
He was also partnered up with a Walter Paul Sieber who went under the name Waldo von Erich. And so the duo were promoted as heels, which are the bad guys.
Oh, okay.
Heels are the bad guys, faces are the good guys.
Oh.
And they were supposed to be German brothers
German, okay.
with a certain fondness to a certain Third Reich.
Ew, really? They were supposed to be Nazi wrestler brothers?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a choice. Wait,
I
this was
know.
in the
This was in the
50s?
50s.
Okay, well.
They do it a lot.
That is crazy, though, because, like, America did fight... Oh, but they're the bad guys. So we want to hate them. Well... Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I just spiraled for a second. I was like,
Like, holy shit.
okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's an interesting marketing tactic.
Yeah, and this is him in like one of his promotional photos as Fritz
Oh, I like
von
that.
Erich.
You know what? Damn, too bad. Too bad I cannot be attracted to somebody who even pretends to be a Nazi.
Yeah, as unfortunately becoming harder and harder to differentiate in America now. Like, which one are you? Are you a fucking Nazi sympathizer? Jesus Christ.
They do seem to be popping up like cockroaches.
I know. So, yeah, truly like the worst.
But like
cockroaches.
America also hates Nazis.
Because everyone
did
should
them.
fucking
Exactly.
hate
And, like,
Nazis.
when did we get confused about this? Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
they're the bad guys.
We have lost the goddamn plot, for lack of a better word. So Fritz was known for his signature finishing move called the Iron Claw, which is kind of what he's showing right here.
Yeah, what's he doing
Evidently,
with
this guy had like a fucking crazy, insane grip.
Well, he looks like he has an enormous hand. Doing
he's
football,
a,
that
he's a
makes
big
sense.
fucking dude, and like
Okay.
evidently he just had like this crazy and strong grip.
Okay.
And would use like his pinky and his thumb to squeeze your temple.
What? That's a wrestling move I've never seen in the
But they
WWE.
probably can't do that anymore.
Shit.
Yeah. And so he also has some success as a solo wrestler and as the Von Erich duo. So he's doing a little bit of both. But the first major tragedy is when 6-year-old Jack Jr., their firstborn son, this is crazy. He accidentally electrocutes himself on a live wire in the snow and then basically collapses because he electrocuted himself, drowns in a snowy puddle.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Insane.
Oh, that's so awful.
Yeah,
He's
so-
6?
Uh-huh.
Jesus.
Little 6-year-old.
Terrible.
Yeah, so after this, Jack Sr. continues to wrestle and also becomes a wrestling promoter for other wrestlers, along with his 5 other sons. They're just popping out kids.
Busy.
Busy.
Okay.
Contraceptive
He's
is not
her
really
type.
anything.
He's very much her type.
Right. And so they all use the Von Erich name. Even though the Von Erich boys, like the sons, they're kind of all promoted as like good Christian boys.
Are they going to wrestle too?
Yes, he's got
Got-
wrestling as
okay.
well. So so Jack, he's wrestling. He's also doing promotion in like Texas at this point, trying to promote his kids.
Oh, okay.
We'll get into that.
Well,
a
that
little
makes
bit.
sense. But did
They
they
became
use...
like a wrestling dynasty, like kind of like the Hearts.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some speculate that because the Von Erich name was continued to be used, even though it was deeply offensive to a lot of fucking people, including just groups of people, right? That the family was now cursed.
Oh, okay.
So
Listen, sure. You like
There was
benefit off of like the pain and suffering of,
yeah,
you know,
like even if you
6
pretend to be the bad guy,
million Jews or
yeah,
whatever.
like even if you pretend to be the bad guy, like you're still like
You're still getting paid
Yeah.
to emulate. Yeah, I can see it. But then at that point, you'd be like, are all actors
yeah,
cursed? Maybe.
maybe. I don't know. I think it depends.
Leo, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. So Jack Sr. was said to run his boys on a very tight ship.
Just catching strays, Leo DiCaprio. He deserves them.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, say that last line again.
No, it's okay. What did you just say about Leonardo DiCaprio?
He's catching strays. Oh,
Oh.
I said he's definitely the cursed one. He's cursed.
Oh,
But technically he didn't play, and I'm not sure if he played.
He's
He
played-
did
he-
the
Django.
Django. He also was in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, but that was... that wasn't...
That's borderline.
Looking back, Not great.
Yeah,
but he
not
was
great.
a child.
But
so.
yeah, he was literally like 17, I think,
Yeah.
or something crazy like that.
But Django, you're right.
Yeah, Django. He plays
Then
bad guy.
Christoph Waltz just must be fucked. Although he was good in Django.
He was
Maybe
great in
that's why
Django.
they go back and forth.
Yeah, they just like, yeah, it's called range. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
And now we've complimented him.
Yeah. Hey, Christoph Waltz.
Oh, yeah. Christoph Waltz deserves all the praise. And Leo apparently has range too, whatever.
But Leo's problematic outside the movie theater.
Icky.
Yes.
Very
okay.
icky.
What was I saying? Okay, so Jack Sr. was said to run his boys on a very tight ship.
Sure. 5 boys, you got to keep them.
Mm-hmm, the
6?
family, nope, because one of them passed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
6 total, 5. Okay.
Yeah. So the family lived and breathed wrestling. Kevin, David, Carrie, Mike, and Chris all wanted to be pro wrestlers just like their dad. And so Jack was determined to make his boys successful in wrestling.
Sure.
And this
I
is
had no idea wrestling had such a history like this.
dude, this is a
It went
crazy
back to
fucking
them.
story. This is a picture of 4 of them.
Oh my.
I know. I was like, God, Meg's gonna need
The
a
one-
moment with this
one
picture.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Which one did Zac Efron play? That's gotta be him.
Zac Efron. No, Zac Efron should have played him.
Yeah.
That's Carrie.
Carrie.
He was played by what's his face from The Bear. Zac Efron played this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Jeremy Allen White.
Yes, Jeremy Allen White played.
They got that messed up.
I know.
Because Jeremy Allen White could get it too, except it's a different look. And he doesn't look
Yeah.
like that
No,
guy.
Carrie is the hot one.
Yeah,
for
the
lack
hot
of a better
one.
word.
Yes. Okay. All right. Fun. These boys are in shape.
And they're all fucking tall. Like this one, 6'7".
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why is he wearing a cow? What was his character? He's wearing a cowboy hat.
I could not
That
look
is
into it that
so-
far.
Was this 70s?
This is like so these guys, the Von Erich boys, they come up 70s and like early 80s.
Okay. Are they wearing little wrestling shorts? Most of them, except
Yeah,
that
little
one.
tiny short shorts. One of them is wearing jeans.
What do they call
Yeah.
those? Hoochie daddy pants.
That might be the name.
I knew it. I was like, oh, she stopped.
There it is. All right. Okay. So masculinity and competition are the main energies with the Von Erich boys. They were also taught to never show weakness or vulnerability like many young men in this
Yeah.
era. Fuck.
This does seem like a hyper masculine time
yeah.
to be alive, and also
Yes.
place to come from.
Yeah, which might not necessarily be the entire reason for the tragedies to come, but it sure as shit didn't help.
Okay. We've got
Did
some
you
toxic
just
masculinity.
listen to the last podcast on the left? They just did the 3-part
Aaron
series on
Hernandez?
Aaron
Yes,
Hernandez.
I'm not totally finished with it, but I was listening to it today.
It's giving a little bit of this, like they were talking about like how they were just expected to just play through injuries and just
Yes.
suck it up and
They
like
came from
be
a football
fucking
family.
man,
Aaron did, and yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just it reminded me a lot of that.
Yeah. Okay.
These guys.
Yeah.
So the first big tragedy of this family, besides Jack Jr., the little boy, is David Von Erich, and that is the tall one.
Okay.
So David was known as the Yellow Rose of Texas, and he was considered the most talented of the brothers. He was the one that was supposed to fucking make it.
Okay.
He was the one that was supposed to be in the top league of
The
wrestling.
Hulk Hogan of
I guess,
family.
yeah. And many thought that he would be the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, which I guess is the biggest prize, the biggest belt you get at that fucking point. I don't know how big.
Okay.
But while on tour in Japan of 1984, David became violently ill and died. And the official cause was listed as acute enteritis, which is some sort of like intestinal inflammation. But there is some speculation here. So some people have talked about before he actually went to Japan, David, that he was having some really bad abdominal pain because he had gotten like a couple bad hits.
Sure, yeah. I was like, it sounds like a lifestyle thing.
Yeah. Like during some like wrestling matches.
that makes sense.
But Jack Sr. had this idea of like, if you commit to something, you have to fucking show up. So instead of maybe put the pin in
Slowing
some
down.
stuff, slowing down, maybe going to a fucking doctor,
Yeah.
he didn't.
Oh.
And maybe something happened.
It's like sad because it potentially could have been like saved. Like, salvageable.
Yeah. So fellow wrestler Ric Flair who was like one of the fucking few people in this era that's still alive.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
That's
Ric
old. That's a long
Flair,
time ago.
Ric Flair has been in 2 plane crashes.
Really?
He's a cockroach.
Damn.
That man could not die.
Oh, because they're probably flying private, like smaller airplanes,
I don't
right?
fucking know.
I'm just like, ugh, what are the chances of that?
Yeah,
But,
yeah. So, wrestler Ric Flair and others have speculated that maybe David's death had been drug related,
oh, okay.
which fueled decades of rumors after this.
that's
Because,
sad.
like the Von Erichs at this point, they're not the heels anymore. They're the faces. They're the good guys because they're all fucking hot,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, Daddy was the heel.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
sons get to be the good guys.
But Jack never publicly releases David's autopsy,
Okay.
and David's 25 when he dies.
Sad.
Yeah, and there's a whole other fucking
I mean, he
side
might have been
story.
doing like drugs, steroids, or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably, he probably was. It was the 70s. But who knows if that's what caused it or if it's. Because I think there's been, Jack has said some kind of mixed situation. He said a couple different ways that David died. He said that he ate bad sushi or that he took a bad hit. That he's kind of made up.
He wants
Scenarios.
He doesn't. I'm gonna give a bunch of reasons so nobody can pin it down and nobody can like make up their own
Exactly.
idea.
Exactly.
Okay. Make it confusing.
So
That sushi thing feels racist though, but whatever.
it does.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, there's like also, I
If
guess.
you're gonna have bad sushi, it's gonna be in Texas,
Right?
not in Japan.
fucking
Go fuck
7-Eleven.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's be real. Well, there's also this whole other like side story about like Japan wrestling because
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know they
evidently
would be doing that there.
Jack Sr. had like gone over to Japan earlier, I think in like the 60s, and helped rebuild Japan wrestling from the ground up because someone was fucking murdered. And like it basically just disenfranchised the entire wrestling industry over there. So he went over there and helped rebuild it. And that's probably why David went.
Damn.
Yeah. Also, the guy who found David is also fucking murdered at one point. There's 3 other stories within this fucking story that we could talk about. It's just, it's like, that's why I say like with the wrestling
Interesting.
episodes,
Dangerous.
it's a deep dive. Every goddamn time.
Every something.
All right. So the next tragedy is Mike Von Erich, which is this one.
Okay.
Yeah, the jean guy. Mm-hmm. Not like he's wearing jeans.
He's
Not
wearing
like-
jeans.
Yeah, he's wearing jeans. So Mike actually never really wanted to wrestle, but he felt pressured to follow in David's footsteps because
That's too
now
bad.
it's basically like we have a vacancy you need to fill,
That sucks.
which is crazy. So evidently Mike went to a wrestling match in Israel, which is crazy. Also under the name Mike Von Erich.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Jesus.
So he goes to a wrestling match in Israel. His like shoulder gets pulled out of the socket
Oh.
and has to have major surgery over in Israel.
Damn.
And while in Israel, he contracts toxic shock syndrome because there's a staph infection within his wound from the surgery.
Dude, staff will fuck you up quickly.
Quickly. Evidently, his fever was 107.
That you are in so much pain.
Yeah, and
fever like that? Oh
he's
my
like,
God.
yeah. Doctors are basically telling the Von Erich family like, go say goodbye
Oh my god.
because they just didn't think he was on surgery. Like 107 fever.
That's bad.
That's really bad. Really bad. I think. What is that in Celsius?
I'm like, how couldn't they help him? Like, how did this happen?
I mean, it was in the 80s. I don't like medical
Jesus,
intervention
yeah.
just isn't as the same, especially probably in like Israel. I don't fucking know. But evidently, so Mike is able to fight off the infection. He survives it.
Oh god, that's good.
But this causes major brain damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you have a fever that high, you're like probably almost like in a coma or
yeah. So
brain can't.
yeah, it causes brain damage, memory loss, and like just straight up emotional instability.
Oh,
And there's an interview he does after where he just doesn't seem there. It's really fucked. And it's like his dad pressuring him. He's like, you're fine now. Let's go do this. And like, yeah, like Mike just never really wanted to do it, which is really shitty and sad. Like, I
Yeah.
think he wanted to be like a cameraman for the
Honestly.
wrestling family.
that picture that you showed me is like
It's kind of giving.
explains enough about the
Yeah.
dynamic. He's the only one dressed like a normal person,
Yeah,
and his
he's
brothers
wearing
are
like
wearing
a polo shirt and
Yeah.
jeans, and the rest of them are wearing like their wrestling outfits.
Yes.
Yeah, like Mike was just like doing it because his dad wanted him to,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
really
him too.
fucking sucks.
That's true.
So, unable to meet the physical demands of wrestling and struggling with depression because even though he had brain damage, he continued to wrestle after.
God.
So, Mike overdoses on tranquilizers in 1987 and leaves multiple suicide notes.
Okay.
His body is found in a sleeping bag near Lewis Lake, Texas. He's found by Kevin and his mom because he had been missing for a few days.
Oh, I wonder how they found him.
I don't know. I think so. The lake seems like it's pretty close because so the Von Erichs, like Jack Von Erich, Jack Sr., the dad, had like a ranch compound and all of the boys kind of lived in pockets around him. Like I think the furthest one was a mile away.
Got it. Okay.
It's crazy wrestling family shit, you know? So yeah, so it sounds like Mike was maybe on the property and Kevin and Doris, the mom, found
We're
him.
out looking for him.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
And he was 23.
Oh,
And this is
Jesus.
in 1987. David dies in 1984.
He OD'd on what? Do we know?
Tranquilizers is what it sounds like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
he was also taking a bunch of pain pills to deal with just the stuff that happened after.
There was probably like drugs all up in that.
Oh, yeah, probably. I don't know, though. I wouldn't want to
Scene.
speculate.
So they would all be like, I feel like getting beat up over and over and over
I
again.
don't really think any of these guys in this era were using like steroids or any of that stuff.
okay.
Because like none of them are big, right? I
Sure,
think,
you're right. They're not like.
yes. A little later, I think there's speculation with Carrie specifically with that stuff. And we'll get into that.
Okay.
So the next brother to unfortunately die in a tragic way,
Holy shit. Some people's families really are fucking cursed.
I know, is Chris Von Erich. So Chris is not in the last picture. So Chris desperately wanted to wrestle like his brothers, but he had chronic asthma his entire life.
Oh.
And the chronic asthma caused him to have brittle bones and it stunted his growth. And he's 5'5".
Whoa.
The rest of his brothers are like 6'4".
Oh, wow.
And there is, oh, that's the wrong family. That's Chris.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's
He's
normal
a
kid.
foot fucking taller or shorter
next
than
to
the rest of
these
them.
dudes. Wow.
Which I don't think he's that. I think he's in his teens there. He's just short. He's just little, which is really fucking sad because he just wanted so badly to be a part of the wrestling family, but he was just a smaller person.
Yeah.
Right. But once Mike dies, so there's
no asthma could make your bones
I
brittle.
didn't know
That's
that either.
crazy.
I know, make your bones brittle and stunt your growth.
Dude, you know, I don't know if you see all the things online about people talking about like airways and like all how like tongue ties and how important it is to make sure that your kids like don't mouth breathe because it can change the like look of your face and like creates
I've
all
heard
this.
that, yeah.
I don't know how real that is, but I'm like,
Yeah.
sounds similar to what you're saying
Right?
here.
Yeah. So despite the real, like, unfortunately, so Mike dies, David dies. And at this point, Jack Sr. was kind of wanting the Von Erichs to be like a trio. So there's Kevin, Carrie, and now Chris. Originally, it was
got it.
David, Kevin, and Carrie.
He's
and then it
running
was,
out of sons to put up in the.
I know. And then it was Mike, Carrie, and Kevin.
Okay.
But then those two die. And so it's like, Chris,
Jesus.
you're up, right? So despite having the short stature, he was very buff, honestly. Chris was.
Okay.
But with the brittle bones, he's like breaking. He broke both arms in one match. He broke his jaw. He
Oh
broke
my
a leg.
God.
He just
Oh no, he can't. He shouldn't.
he shouldn't be in the ring. Yeah,
No.
unfortunately. So, because of the injuries that were happening to him, and just like his frustrations with the limitations from his injuries, from his condition, Chris goes into depression, a deep depression. And in 1991, after a breakup with his girlfriend and just the struggles of trying to live up to this Von Erich name, Chris dies by a gunshot wound. And he is 21.
Wow.
Yeah, evidently,
They're so young.
I know. So Kevin, one of the brothers, he talked about like how he was talking to Chris that day and he could tell that Chris seemed very manic.
Wow.
And he was like, hey, he's like, are you okay? He's like, don't, we're not doing this. Like, are you okay? Like, do I need to, And Chris is like, no, I'm fine. He literally told Kevin, I'm not going to kill myself.
Oh.
But then he does. He dies by suicide. Yeah, it's really, and I think
It's so
I'm pretty
complicated.
sure Kevin found him as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, because it's all in the family compound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the last, I would say, brother in this sequence of deaths is Carrie von Erich, and that is this one. He is the one that is played by Jeremy Allen White in Iron Claw. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So Carrie was known as the modern day warrior and later Texas Tornado in the WWF. Carrie actually makes it to the big leagues.
Okay.
Because Carrie, so the thing about Carrie and David is they had like charisma and what I think the youth would call Riz. Mm-hmm. They would sell the persona, the show. And like Mike didn't really want to be a wrestler, so he didn't really have that type of charisma. Chris was, unfortunately just battered with injuries. And Kevin was athletic and kind of the same body style, but he just like didn't have that persona.
Sure.
So it was really like it was Carrie and David. There were going to be the two that were going to make it,
Okay.
which is unfortunate because what happens? So in 1986, Carrie suffers a motorcycle accident and he actually crashes a motorcycle into a fucking parked cop car on like his right side and like crushes his right leg and fucks up his foot. It's complete reconstructive surgery on his entire foot and leg. However, because he's a Von Erich and he feels all this pressure, he tries to walk on his foot before it is fully healed.
Oh no, that's bad.
Yes, and it causes them to have to amputate his foot.
Holy shit, no.
But then, this is in 1986. Carrie gets to the WWF with a prosthetic foot.
Oh
Now,
wow.
he is wrestling with a prosthetic foot. He just always, but he covers it up from the public.
Oh, you can't
Nobody
tell.
fucking
'Cause he's wearing
knows.
boots or whatever?
Yes, because he's always wearing his boots.
Holy crap.
Evidently, he would shower with his boots on
Oh.
because he didn't want anyone to see.
shame, yeah.
I know, which is like in this era, also in that era, it would have been so inspirational to see someone in that fucking caliber of athleticism
With as a handicapped person.
as a person with a disability or
That's
like
with a disability,
that
or we call it now, but then they would say
but
handicapped.
just like wrestling with
an athlete.
an athlete, but it's just unfortunate that there was just this public, he didn't want the public to know, which really sucks. And I don't know if that would have helped him in the long run, but it definitely certainly didn't help him not say anything, I guess. So Carrie, like I just said, he commits to wrestling. He's still wrestling with a fucking prosthetic. Basically, I don't even know if it was a prosthetic. Like there was
God
something
knows what was in there.
There was something in his boot, and like he basically like his leg ended, but like it looked like he still had a foot.
Wow.
And there's been people, I guess, like talking about like going back and watching his matches and trying to see if they could tell,
Right.
Because people couldn't fucking tell, which just speaks how like athletic this guy was.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. So
Because they're like running in the ring.
right? And because he was doing all of this and like kind of pretending just to have his right foot, he gets a pretty big dependence on painkillers because
sure.
it had to be incredibly fucking painful.
Yeah, absolutely.
To do this, you know. So he's keeping up this facade. He's in the WWF. He wins one of the big awards. I can't fucking remember which one it was. He won a belt at some point, and it was a big deal. So yeah, so he's in the WWF. He won some sort of title. I can't remember the name of it or what it was at this point. I don't know. He won a belt at some point. But he is eventually kind of tiered down to do like what they call the house matches, which are like not the matches that they televised.
Got it. Okay.
So he's still wrestling for the WWF, but he's kind of seeing the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
And at this point, he had one drug charge against him, probably for the painkillers and other stuff, right? There's also some speculation that maybe he was using steroids at this point.
Okay.
Because Carrie was built like like everyone calls him like a Greek god.
Okay.
And he was like the one that the women wanted. Everyone swooned over, right? But he started getting a lot bigger, and so people were kind of speculating that maybe he was doing some
Sure.
steroid use and stuff. But In 1993, he's facing more legal troubles for drug charges, and this would be his second offense, which then makes it a federal charge.
Oh, okay.
And means that he'll probably be facing some prison time. And he's also had gotten divorced. So he took like 2 months off from the WWF and like basically went and got divorced. It didn't seem like it was a good divorce. Pretty ugly. Carrie dies by suicide with a gunshot wound at his father's ranch, and he shoots himself in the heart.
Wow.
And he was 33.
Wow.
Yeah. So Kevin is still alive. Kevin's the only brother left, literally.
That is wild.
Yeah. So 5 of the 6 von Erichs pass away. Doris leaves Jack in 1992 because she's like, it's your fault all my sons are dead.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I blame her. Jack dies in 1997. He has lung cancer that metastasized to his brain. And like 6 weeks after he's diagnosed, he's done. He's gone.
Yeah.
So Kevin's the only one from that family that's still around. The Von Erichs are inducted to the Wrestling Hall of Fame in 2009.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And 2 of Kevin's kids are wrestlers
Wow.
in like that
Modern day.
fucking, yeah,
Do
in
they
modern day.
use the same name?
I think they still use Von Erichs.
Why not? Your family's in the Wrestling Hall of
Yeah,
Fame?
I guess. I mean, like it's funny because I'm actually Carrie did not go by Carrie Von Erich when he was in WWF because evidently Vince McMahon and Jack had some sort of beef.
Oh, okay.
And
Sure.
so he was like, fuck you, you can't go by a Von Erich here. That's why he went by the Texas Tornado.
Oh, they just gave
He
him like
also couldn't do because all the boys, they all did like the
claw
finishing, the Iron Claw finishing move. He wasn't allowed to use that as a finishing move, which Vince McMahon's a piece of fucking shit.
I know, it's McMahon is a
Yeah.
twat.
We're Vince McMahon haters. We're just, like actually just McMahon haters because fucking what's her face, Secretary of Education can suck my dick.
That bitch can get it too. And not in a good way.
No.
These hands.
She can get these hands. She can get this claw. Get this claw. So yeah, so some of the Von Erichs are still around. They're still like in wrestling, which I don't know how I
Wow.
feel about that. I mean, they know,
It's a family
right?
biz
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
And then yeah, obviously, I think the story is more popular now because of the movie.
Yeah.
Which I think there's only 3 brothers in the movie.
Okay. And,
So they're not
like
even
a snippet in time.
Yeah, they're not
like,
even
we can't-
acknowledging all of the
I was like,
tragedy.
we have to cut this
They're
somewhere.
like, this is someone is going to,
Yes.
yeah.
Right.
All right, so that will lead us to our final cursed family, one that you just alluded to,
The Kennedy.
the Kennedys. So this family has been chairman, U.S. ambassadors, senators, and even the president of the United States.
Twice. 2 different Kennedy presidents. Right?
No. Only had one dog.
I thought that the baby brother was.
He was a senator.
Oh, okay. I
God damn
know
it.
a lot about politics.
Wow.
I would cut that.
I am fucking nuts. Listen, American public education has failed us. Continues to, which is why we hate fucking McMahons. Full
my God,
circle.
I'm dying, I'm
It's fucking
dying.
circle.
Sorry, the one and only.
Yeah.
The one and only.
JFK.
Bobby was the other one? Robert?
Yeah, Robert.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but with that success, they've also been plagued with numerous tragic events, and they're often referred to as America's royal family, the
Yep,
Kennedys.
they are. Mm-hmm.
And this is all
And
of
one of them dated Taylor Swift.
What?
Uh-huh. Not one of them, but one
Oh.
of a Kennedy, like, cousin, nephew or something.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yep. I know
so-
the tea.
Yeah. You know the tea,
I
but
know
not the history.
I might know what their fucking jobs were, whatever.
You know the
don't
tea, but not the history. That was stupid. I won't cut that either. So, I'm gonna give you just just these Kennedys,
Quick,
the
okay.
family tree.
Oh yeah, these are the OGs. Where is that one sister, Rosemary? There she is. Okay.
We will talk about her. Okay. Yeah.
Is she allowed in the family tree or not?
Jeez, I know. Fuck. Okay. So I'm going to go in a little bit of like an insequential order for this one. I'm also not going to talk about the more famous Kennedy stories, I will say.
Okay.
And I will tell you why. So the first, or one of the most major tragedies in the Kennedy family, is Joseph Kennedy Jr., which is the firstborn Kennedy to Joseph and Rose. So it's Joe Kennedy Jr. So Joseph P. Kennedy Jr. was the eldest son of Joseph P. Kennedy Sr. and Rose Kennedy, and the older brother to JFK. So he's born in 1915. He was groomed by his father for political greatness.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They wanted him to do it.
The family believed he would be the Kennedys' first U.S. president, not JFK, or whatever other one that Meg thinks. Sorry. I will stop making fun of you. Okay.
No, I think it's actually fine. Perfect. So perfect.
In World War II, Joe Jr. was a pilot, where he flew a PB-4Y Liberator.
That is so hot.
I know. And he is pretty hot. And so this is the Navy's version of a B-24 bomber.
Okay.
And he was basically on anti-submarine patrols and combat missions in Europe over the Atlantic. He's fucking doing it.
Yeah,
right?
that's... Oof.
Yeah. So so Joe Jr. had already completed more than his required number of missions, and it could have gone home, but he volunteered for a dangerous experimental mission, which is called Operation Aphrodite.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard this?
No.
Okay. So the idea was old B-52 bombers, or B-24 bombers, sorry. I keep thinking of the band, Rock Lobster.
It's funny because don't they do Love Shack as well? But you're like, no, Rock Lobster is the one.
That's what pops in my head. I don't know why.
It's because of Family Guy for
It
me.
probably is because of Family Guy. So the B-24 bombers would be packed with explosives, and a crew of 2 men would take off with the explosives in the B-24. They would arm the explosives in the air, and they would set the plane on autopilot or remote control, and they would bail out the plane, and then the aircraft would be radio guided or autopiloted into targets, which were usually German rocket launch sites.
Got it. Okay.
So it's not kamikaze.
No, this is a better way to do it.
Yeah,
now
they jump out with.
We're building these that
Now we have drones.
that drive themselves.
Yeah, aka a drone.
Yes, exactly.
So on August 12th, 1944, Joe Kennedy Jr. and Lieutenant Wilford Willie. God, sorry.
That it's just a
that
lot
name
of W's.
broke my brain.
It's like, I think you said it right.
I
It's
did,
Willie the short
I
for
did.
Wilford. You were just like, what is that? What is that?
Literally, it's Will Willie. Oh, this poor man. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
Willie's his nickname, right? It would be Wilford. Wilfred?
Did I not finish his name? Okay.
We'll call him Will.
We'll call him Will. Okay, so they were assigned to fly a modified B-24 loaded with over 21,000 pounds of Torpex, which is a powerful explosive from the time. And the mission launched from an airfield in Blythborough, England. And the target was a German V weapon site in northern France, because it's still a French occupied.
What year was this? Sorry, did we talk about that?
Yeah, I gave you a whole ass fucking date. August 12th, 1944.
Okay, so this is before. Oh God, I'm about to be stupid again.
I'm going to ask that about D-Day.
Was it before the war or during? After? During?
That's 100% during.
During. Okay.
Wow.
Listen, I have to say this. Actually, I want to get on a soapbox for a second.
Yeah, go for it.
It's not just the American school system. I was fucking homeschooled by my parents, my mother, for like a portion of time that you would learn this. And that's why I'm staunchly fucking against homeschooling unless you are an educator, because now I think there are 2 Kennedy presidents.
Let this be
It's fucking child abuse, frankly.
right. Let this be
A lesson to you.
PSA.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
Soapbox about it all the damn time.
I like it. Okay. So, all right. So
It's not my shame. It's my parents' shame.
exactly. I like it. Just project that in somebody else. So shortly after takeoff, while over Suffolk, England, something went catastrophically wrong with this mission. At about 6,000 feet before Kennedy and Willie could bail out, the explosives detonated prematurely, killing both of the men instantly.
Yeah.
Evidently, you could hear this for miles away.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Like,
God.
that's a lot of explosives to blow up at once. So Joe Jr. is
toast.
God. Yeah.
It's, you know what? It's not the worst way to go.
No, I mean, you probably didn't know.
Exactly.
Like, you were just out, right?
You were just
know.
gone. It's like that submarine implosion.
Yeah. Yeah. So another Kennedy to die young during this era was Kathleen, or her nickname was Kick Kennedy.
That's cute.
I know. I thought that was cute too. Do you know this one? Know this
I
story?
don't think I know this one.
So Kathleen was born in 1920 and is the fourth child of Joseph
Okay.
and Rose. And she's known for her charm and independence. She became a favorite in British high society when her father was the U.S. ambassador to the U.K. in the 1930s.
Oh,
Which I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Yeah. So during World War II, she volunteered with the Red Cross and fell in love with a Billy Cavendish, and he was the Marquis of Harrington, heir to the Duke of Devonshire.
Did you say Cavendish? Okay.
So she wants to get married to him, but frowned upon with Rose and Joseph. And all
Really?
Yeah. So they get married in 1994.
She doesn't.
Not 1994, 1944. But this causes tension within the Kennedy family because Billy was an Anglican, not Catholic.
Got it. Oh,
Yes.
yes. They were famously Catholic.
But Kathleen was like, fuck you, Mom. Fuck you, Dad. I'm out of here.
It's kind of the same thing. Sorry.
I'm who the
understand
fuck
this.
cares?
That's so weird.
Oh God, it's so annoying.
It's like the two same.
It's not even like
exact-
goddamn family. It's like fucking whatever.
God, the amount of
Yeah. So
dumb
Kathleen,
things I've said in this episode.
whatever. So Kathleen, she goes through the marriage. She's like, I don't care. I love this guy. I'm getting married to him. Fuck you, Mom. Fuck you, Dad.
And it's not like they're chumps.
I know.
Right.
Fucking the Duke of Devonshire.
She's like,
heir?
let me go be a fucking duchess.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Right? I'm gonna be Fergie over in the UK. My London Bridge is going.
God, poor Fergie.
I know. No, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay.
She was married to that gross piece of shit.
Which one?
Wasn't she married to the Chimo one?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Albert. Yes. What's his name?
What? I was talking about Fergalicious Fergie. Who the fuck?
Are you serious? Oh God, I need my phone because I'm like the fact that. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to pause. Pause.
Okay, Meg has to do something. Meg has to educate me on something else. All right. Do you want to educate me?
Sarah Ferguson, is who I was thinking of, which was married to Prince Andrew,
Who is a piece of shit?
who is the one that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, he is on Epstein's list for
Yes,
sure.
yes. Oh, for sure. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So his wife, Sarah Ferguson, he has 2 children with her.
Okay.
Princess Eugenie, and I don't know what the other one's name is.
Yeah.
And they call her Fergie. So that's who I thought you were talking about. Why the fuck were you talking about Ferg?
Because you
Fergie
said the
pop singer?
Duchess, and I made a joke about Fergie.
She's
She
got-
could have been Fergie.
She must have made that as like a
I don't know what could be. that.
Fergie was the Duchess. Oh wait, was she a princess? What are you when you're married to a prince? Princess.
Princess. Yeah, I think maybe that's when she got divorced. She became a fucking Duchess. I truly don't know.
I don't know how that
It's
works.
way too complicated.
Yeah.
They're all fucking inbred.
I know, but do you know what? She did escape from him, and she was like a pop culture fave.
Oh, good for her.
Uh-huh. That's why I was like, she had to be married to that. I know. That's why I was like, this is too weird that this is happening.
Well, the thing is, when you were talking shit about Fergie's ex-husband,
Josh Jamal.
who was like your crush,
He's a very good-looking man.
yeah, he's always been like your Hollywood crush. I've thought. I was like, oh shit.
It's just that like I saw him. You know what? He's not so. He's all right.
Yeah.
There's like a. Never mind. It's a rabbit hole. So I'll stop.
Yeah,
there.
we should stop.
It's boring.
Yeah. Because we're gonna stop because I need to go back to the story. Okay. So 4 months after their wedding of Kate and Billy, Billy was killed in action in Belgium in September 1944.
4 months.
They only got married for they were married for 4 months
And during the war.
and during the war,
Yeah. Okay.
which makes Kathleen a widow at the age of 24.
Whoa.
I know.
You don't. I was about to say something stupid again. I'm like, you don't see a lot of
Young
young
widows.
widows.
Yeah, because we're not in fucking World War
Yeah.
time, dog.
I know, but
Give us a couple years.
I'm like, there obviously are young widows.
Yeah.
We just Yeah, I've never met one.
Yeah, just give it a couple
God
years.
willing.
We got RFK fucking running the Department of Health in the
Oh,
ground.
you're like, don't worry, we'll get there.
Probably another war at some point. You know, I'm just really looking forward to it. Okay. So after the war, Kathleen stayed in England and in British high society. She's like,
Okay,
fuck
why
it,
not?
I'm gonna
What
stay
else?
over here.
Yeah.
And then in May of 1948, Kathleen was involved with Peter Fitzwilliam, the 8th Earl Fitzwilliam.
There's nothing less sexy than that.
You need 2 fucking names.
I don't like it.
I don't even barely care about a middle name. It's more just a novelty at this point.
I can tolerate a junior, but the third is when it starts really kind of like
The 8th
I'm
Earl,
drying up
the
at this-
8th Earl of Fitzwilliam.
No.
Get fucked.
No,
bro.
I don't like it. It's just the image that conjures, the type of like man it conjures for
Yeah.
me is not
Right.
the
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
Not for me.
Pinkies.
I'm an
Pinkies out.
American. We like a blue collar man. I'm sorry.
We want a blue collar man that is also votes blue.
Those are hard to find.
Those are hard to find. They are diamonds in
They
the
can
roughs.
be hard to find.
Yeah. Gotta find the right areas though. So the Peter Fitzwilliam, he's married, but he is seeking a divorce, and Kathleen's kind of involved with him. Their relationship was definitely considered scandalous for the time because, you know, of Peter's marital status and his kind of reputation as like a playboy, bad boy, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
But on May 13th, 1948, Kathleen and Peter die in a plane crash
No.
when they're flying from England to France. They're going to like try to go to the French Riviera in like a private plane.
Yeah, these private planes, man.
It was Kathleen, it was Peter, and then the crew were killed, unfortunately. Yeah. So Kathleen is buried next to Billy in England, and the only Kennedy to attend her funeral is Joe Sr. Her fucking mom has still got a grudge about her marrying somebody else.
Seriously?
She doesn't go to the funeral, and she doesn't
Out
let
of
any of the kids.
spite?
Yeah, she doesn't let any of the kids go.
Well, thank God that the dad did, but
Well,
Jesus.
Joe only goes to save face.
Oh, because it would be just like such a
Yeah.
terrible. And wasn't he like in British society before?
he was an ambassador.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, so
Damn.
I know.
That's cold.
I know.
No wonder she didn't fucking go back home after her husband died.
Seriously. So both of these occurrences are incredibly tragic, but the darkest and perhaps the beginning of the misfortune for the Kennedy family is the story of Rosemary Kennedy.
God, there's so many.
I know.
Sorry, you can talk about the.
We'll get into it.
I was like, there's so many.
I know. We'll get into it. So Rosemary, but she goes by Rosemary, which is a
Okay.
little confusing.
It's different. 2 different names.
Her name is Rosemary. She goes by Rosemary Kennedy. So she was born in 1918, and she is the 3rd child of Joe and Rose Kennedy. So it's Joe, JFK, Rose,
And then the
and
other
then
daughter.
Kathleen.
Okay.
Yeah. So as a child, Rosemary exhibited some developmental delays and learning difficulties. And though the exact diagnosis is kind of unclear, some people say maybe she just had some undiagnosed mental illness like bipolar disorder, you know, or depression.
I had heard that like they didn't give birth to her right
Yes,
away.
I've heard that too.
Do we
properly.
not know
Like,
if that's?
I don't know. There was like a little bit of a mixed bag on that.
Yeah,
But like basically she
could have not been. I don't know what
like
the
they
story
like
was.
made her wait to push.
Yes,
I think they're waiting for a doctor or
I
something.
thought so too. Yeah. So like babies, like she was supposed to have been born, and
Yeah.
then like was kept in the birth canal too
like,
long.
Yeah, like the nurse like kept her in there. I think it was something crazy like that. I think you're
I've
right.
heard that. So, but
Yeah.
no doubt that could potentially cause all kinds of
Yeah, for sure.
issues.
But I mean, it's just a fucking mirage
yes
across the board. But just something was
and like by
going on with
today's
her.
standards, it was mild.
yes, absolutely.
which is the horrific part
she
of this.
probably was like a little more opinionated.
I know.
You
like, and like yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, like one of my favorite stories is about Teddy Roosevelt's daughter, who was just a fucking an unhinged woman. And I guess Teddy Roosevelt was basically like, I can either control my daughter or I can run the fucking country. I can't do both.
oh,
I'll have to look up her name. I can't remember her. She's fucking, it was hilarious. Yeah, diva. So despite these difficulties, Rosemary was active in social circles and was even part of British high society right along with her sister Kathleen. However, as she grew older, her mood swings, erratic behavior, and difficulty controlling her emotions became more apparent. So just maybe needed some medication or something, you know?
Sure.
So she was reported to have violent outbursts and became increasingly difficult for the family to manage, especially for Joseph Sr. and his political ambitions for his son. For his sons, plural. It's like, can't do this. No, no, no.
Yeah.
You know?
You're messy.
So that is when, in 1941, before any of the other shit happened, Joe Sr. heard about a brand new procedure that was supposed to cure people who had conditions like this.
Listen, one time in college, I did a presentation on this procedure. And of course,
Yeah, the prefrontal
we
lobotomy.
we talked about Miss Rosemary Kennedy.
So the operation involved severing connections in the brain's frontal lobes, which doctors at the time believed could reduce agitation, aggression, or severe mental illness. We will at some point do a whole ass fucking episode on the
Fascinating.
lobotomy, because you just have to, right? So it was very experimental procedure at the time in 1941, and it was only performed on a few dozen patients worldwide.
Before they're like, yeah, try it.
And the outcomes were highly unpredictable at this point.
I know, dude.
Yeah. So without informing his family, including his fucking wife.
Oh, I thought the mom was co-signed it. I had no idea.
No, it sounds like she, yeah. didn't
Okay,
know.
he was like, I'm just gonna handle
I mean,
this.
that's also a little bit speculation. So she claims after that she didn't know.
Oh,
Whether or not she did know.
well, she sounds like a right bitch anyway.
I know. Yeah. Like, honestly. So, like, both of them suck. So, Joe Sr. schedules this procedure for Rosemary. Sorry. I want to call her Rosemary for some reason. So, in November 1941, at George Washington University Hospital, Dr. Walter Freeman and Dr. James Watts perform a lobotomy on Rosemary Kennedy. So according to accounts, while Rosemary was under only mild sedation, the surgeons asked
you're
her
awake.
to recite nursery rhymes and perform tasks as they gradually cut into her brain tissue. So when she stops responding or her speech became incoherent, they ended the operation. And the results were fucking catastrophic.
Oh my God. It's just like a shot in the dark. Let's just like dink,
Yeah.
dink.
Just poking
dink,
around
dink.
in there.
I know.
It's
okay.
fucked
All right. Oh, maybe a little too far.
Sorry about it.
Jesus.
You're fucked forever. So Rosemary was left permanently incapacitated.
Oh my God.
She lost most of her ability to speak. She could not walk without assistance, and she only could function at the level of a young child for the rest of her life.
fucking damn near killed her.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, okay. Now, how is that going to be handled
Right?
in your political aspirations?
She was institutionalized for the
I
rest
know,
of her
they
life,
shipped
and
her
they
away.
basically just
abandoned her.
didn't talk about her.
Yes.
And she dies in 2005 at the age of 86.
Fuck.
Just the
It's a crime that happened to her.
It is a crime. Yeah.
So bad.
It's so bad. So most believe that the Kennedy family curse began with Joe Kennedy's selfish choice to silence his daughter Rosemary, and that the price that would be paid were the deaths of Joe Jr., Kathleen, and the assassinations of JFK and Robert F. Kennedy 2 decades later. The Kennedy family curse wouldn't stop there, though. Ted Kennedy was involved in a car accident that killed his passenger, Mary Jo Capoce. And the children of the Kennedys also have experienced multiple tragedies, drug overdoses, ski accidents, plane crashes, and even Michael Skakel, the nephew of Robert's
Here we
widow,
are.
Ethel, was convicted of killing Martha Moxley in 2002.
okay, that's the one I was like, are we talking about the Skagel?
I mean, yeah, that one's
They're connected, though.
They are connected. So perhaps the greatest curse these families carried was not one written in prophecy or whispered by fate, but the heavy burden of expectation placed upon their shoulders. For the Von Erichs, it was the demand to uphold the wrestling dynasty, even when bodies broke and spirits faltered. For the Kennedys, it was the relentless drive for political power and perfection, where failure or scandal was never an option. And for Nepal's ruling family, it was the duty to preserve a fragile throne, bound by tradition, prophecy, and the eyes of an entire nation. In each case, the myth of a curse may simply be our way of explaining what happens when ambition, legacy, and the pressure to live up to an impossible standard collide with the vulnerability of being human.
That was really good.
Thank you. I thought it was.
Really good. I was like, that bitch tied it up. And
I
wrapped it in a bow.
And that is family curses.
And that is why, if you're hiring a witsy etch, it better be for some good and not for some
You
bad
said a
shit.
witsy itch. Just want to let you know that.
You know, whatever those thingamabobs
Oh,
are called.
witsy itch. That's going to be my Etsy witch shop. I'm going to be witsy itch. I'm going to sell fake curses because I'm not a witch, unfortunately.
People would buy them.
Oh, they would. But yeah, I know that's not necessarily a quote unquote spooky season.
It's fucking spooky. That shit is real.
Yeah. Like, it's great. I mean, that, like I said, that is the tip of the iceberg when it comes to family curses. There are many more. So perhaps we'll do some more later. TBD.
TBD, I loved it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
You're welcome. And that's it for this week. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate you. Keep rating, keep reviewing, keep subscribing. Tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your Etsy witch.
Your
about
witsy
us.
etch.
She'd like us. She'd laugh. She'd think we're fun. But until next time,
Stay grimly curious.
Witsy itch.
Thank you so much for listening. Music by Alex Kingston and Adam McKinnon.
For podcast photos and updates, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Grimly Podcast.
Be sure to rate and review, and we will see you next week for another episode. Bye, bitch.